Hey y'all, it's K Cash. Okay, it's early in the morning, so my voice is kind of still trying to, get itself together. And never mind the background. You might hear somebody in the background, but whatever. Happy New Year! Yay! Hope y'all had a great New Year. Remember, whatever was happened, it happened last year. So anyway, let's get into it for this review. Now, today is the big day, y'all. I got on my little court outfit. I'm ready to go to court. You know what I'm saying? But before we go to court, we got to get rid of this body. So Kane, we actually see Kane get rid of the Detective Boo's body. And before he get rid of his body, we hear a cell phone, and it's Monet trying to call him. He throw the phone away. So then Monet, girl, whoa, honey, did you see that Louis Vuitton bag? When I tell you they got Mary Sharp up in here, baby, Mary got her own stylist. Mary was like, nah, I think I can get my own stylist. They have her looking fine. She going for her to go kill somebody. She sure do look pretty good. She must be going shopping after she kill him. Because she went to go meet Rico, the dude from ATL. I just want to know who the hell sit on that car eating shrimps. She take him some money, and then we don't know where the gun came from. I even watched the show like 2 or 3 times to try to figure out where did this gun come from. So she kills him. Her daughter comes pick her up. So we go to Tyreek. Tyreek is at school. All right, he's getting ready to go to court, and he sees Lauren. And he's like, Lauren, what's going on? Well, they questioning everybody in the team about what's going on. Now, Tyreek peeps that Drew's boo goes into the office. Speaking of Drew's boo, we know he ain't gonna last. If Drew don't peep him up on game and tell him what's going on to some type of extent, he ain't gonna make it, because he don't know if he need to tell the truth or he need to lie. He don't know. But I tell you this much, Professor Carrie, the one who dressing like she finna go to the club, she checked him out, because guess what? Monet had to check her. So, they talked to him. Anywho, so now we at court. And Tyreek is on the stand. Oh boy, we waste no time, baby. Tyreek get up there, and Saks Fifth Avenue asks him, have you ever seen your daddy hit your mama? He was like, nah, I ain't never seen it. I heard about it, but I'm good. And then he asked, were you there at the night that Ghost got shot? And he was like, yeah, I was there. I was at a party. Or duh, my daddy invited me there to talk to some people that I ain't really want to talk to, but I end up leaving. Did you see your mama there? You know what? I want to know. I don't know if I saw my mama there, but I sure enough saw you there. And everybody in the courtroom was like, what? And he was like, and then Saks Fifth Avenue talking about oh yeah, I was there because I was on official business. No, you weren't. You were not on official business, because you were drunk that night, and you were frustrated, and you were pissed because they had tied you up, and you went in all black going to kill Ghost. You was a part of the Furious Five. So I don't want to hear that. So after that, Tamika is cueing him on what to do. I tell you, $1, shoot, I want that type of representation for $1. I want that type of representation for $1, because Tamika is back there cueing him, and Tyreek is just like, nah, but I want to know somebody drugged me, and I want to know somebody drugged me, and you followed me to my daddy's grave. So I don't know what I was saying. I was high and drunk. So how can you sit up here? I don't know what I was saying, and you got video of me doing this. Not only that, I know other people who are involved in this situation too. And that's when McLean, the lawyer, he gets up and he's like, hold on, wait a minute. Whoa, we need to take a lunch. So they go to lunch. And the judge is like, okay, y'all need to let me know what's going on here. So before the judge can find out what's going on, the dude from the DNC, he comes in and he's like, you go. He must have more power over the judge, because he tells the judge, you need to leave too unless you want to be transferred to Unica. I'm like, whoa, you tell a judge to leave? Everybody got a boss. So once they leave, he talks to him like sex. So Tamika's in the office as well, and she told Cooper sex. She was like, I told you, Cooper, you played too far. You know what I'm saying? You didn't go about it the right way. You should have just left it alone. So the DNC guy, they go back out and they talk to Tasha. They tell Tasha, look, we can let you go, but you got to give us the information you got on Tommy. Okay, we'll let all this stuff go. You know, we'll let it be, whatever. And Saks Fifth Avenue, you have to resign, and everybody have a good day. So Tasha gets out of jail, and you know, Mr. McLean, but she has to go under protective services or something, which I don't know how long that's gonna last. And you know, so I'm talking fast. So after that, we see Tarqi is back at school, and Zeke comes to see him. Now, everybody was talking about the way Zeke was talking, but you got to understand, Zeke don't know nothing about that life. He just play a little basketball. He going to college. So he like, look, man, he end up telling Tarqi about, man, you know they question everybody about that thing that happened at that swimming pool. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Drew got shot, and Drew might go down for this thing, and I ain't got nothing to do with this thing. You know, Drew, he tells that Drew got shot at the club, and Tarqi didn't know that. So it's like everything is connecting. So Tarqi, he goes and talks to Diana, and Diana fills him in and tell him that, you know, Detective Boo is dead, and, you know, they don't know what they're going to do. They ain't got no people on the streets, and Kane is just out of control. So Tarqi, you know, he's there consoling her. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm going to help you, and all this. So Tarqi goes back to school, and let me see. Oh, so Tasha, she goes to talk to Monet. Let me tell you, Tasha has a way of persuading people, you know, because they know that she's been in the situation that they've been in. And so she goes to the bar and talks to Monet. They cleaning up the bar from the shootout. And she tells Monet, look, I know my son was doing some stuff for you, selling some drugs or whatever, but I'm here to buy him out. And Monet is like, well, you know, it ain't even that easy. And speaking of not that easy, your son came to me, and I reorganized my whole, you know, operation over whatever he got going on. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like your son is a man, and he can make his own decisions. So I don't understand why we, you know what I'm saying? You need to talk to him. So, you know, Tasha able to let her know, look. And then Monet also said, I don't think my husband going for that. And Tasha was like, well, I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to your husband. So she was like, I've been through the same situation you've been through. I've been told all kind of promises and everything, and I'm not trying to have another child die. So, you know, Monet was like, okay, that's fine and well, but then we hear some gunshots. Maybe she need to move her location to her bar, because it don't seem like it's working out right now no more. Her bar gets shot up again. So here goes Tasha. Oh my God, what's going on? Oh my God, what's going on? So they get up, they look outside. Tasha see that blue Mustang, baby. That blue Mustang hit the wind. So Tasha like, Tommy back. So she run to Tarq's school. She said, Tarq, look, we gotta run now because Tommy is back. So Tarq is like, hold on, Mom. We can, you know, haven't I always protected you? Shit, you done been in jail this whole time. And I done had to be out in these streets. So I've come up with some solutions, and boom, you out. And boom, I had the money to pay the lawyer. You know, give me something. So Tarq is trying to convince Mom that, you know, he got a plan for everything. So speaking of plans, we get to the next scene, and we see Oh, Tommy. I was wondering when they were gonna bring Tommy back. You know, all through the season, we looking like, what Tommy at? What Tommy? What Tommy? What is Tommy gonna be in this episode? We don't quite know when Tommy was coming back, but it's like, boy, who could have been that was like the best New Year's gift ever. Seeing Tommy's face, and he was visiting Cash because he always promised Cash that he would, watch out for him and take care of him. So he coming down the steps and they playing that many men, many men wish death upon me. Boy, I mean that couldn't have been more perfect for that scene. So, Tariq standing there on the car like, nah, you ain't gotta look for nobody. I'm right here. Let's get on and chop this thing on up. So Tommy say, I told your old man I wouldn't touch you. But if you don't get your little skinny ass up off my whip, bye, it gonna be so. So, Tommy's like, look, you need to let your mama know she need to get her affairs in order because I'm coming. I'm not gonna stop until I get her. You know what I'm saying? And so Tariq was like, well, Ghost was trying to put me in jail for Ray, and then he was trying to get my mom for what he did to Lakeisha. And he was like, oh yeah, Lakeisha. Speaking of that too, I owe her another gunshot for that one too. Boy. So Tariq was like, I got a plan. The plan was Tasha came out the beauty supply store, and we can't forget about Saks Fifth Avenue. Saks Fifth Avenue finally get him some. He's like, dang, Tariq get a sex scene before me? Dang. He got his little body chiseled up and everything, and it's all greased and oiled down, and he get him some pity sex. Some pity sex from some random at the courthouse or whatever. Child, you can show your face at the courthouse. It don't even matter. So, he get a phone call he get a text from Detective McLean saying that, somebody stole Tommy mom's car. So the next thing we know, he in the back of Tasha's car. She coming out the beauty supply store. And they see Tommy. So she go to the stop sign, and then then Saks Fifth Avenue tells her, okay, when you go, you just go real fast. So then Tommy pulls up. Tommy said, oh, we got some old friends and we got some new friends. Man, he put them on a car chase. Then he run into this building and it blow up. It was just enough time. I don't know how he did it, but it was just enough time for him to get out the car and get away. Because we see when Tasha pull up to the scene, she get on the phone and she must have text, it's done. Okay? So now we back. Now we back to, Kane, he visited his brother in jail. He visited his brother in the hospital. I didn't like that scene because I swear I thought Kane was going to get a pillow and try to kill him or something. But he's still trying to justify himself with the family. You know what I'm saying? The family like, bro, it ain't working. And then, well, Tariq ain't doing nothing. This ain't whatever you doing. Ain't got shit to do with Tariq. You killed the one, so while that's going on, Tariq goes back to school and he talks to, I forgot before we saw all that. He goes to school, he talks to the professor, and he talked to Brayden. Okay, what's the girl, his girlfriend, Riley, she come up there, Tariq is bad, you don't need to be around him. I don't think you know what they got going on, so Brayden can't think Tariq that bad. Okay, they've been knowing each other since show, and you just showed up. So Brayden tells Tariq, I talked to Riley. Riley said you're a bad person. And Tariq was like, okay, what you think? You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go from this. One thing I noticed about Tariq is not going to give you more. He's not going to give you more information than you need. He's that type of person. It's like a need to know basis type person. So if he need to tell you the truth about something, then he'll let you know. But other than that, he just going to, flow on what you flow. So Brayden, he going to this expensive school, and the only thing he come up with is he want to sell them drugs. So Tariq is like, look, if I continue to do it, you might be doing, the app And he was like, this is the only thing I see I'm good at. You mean to tell me your parents spending all that money and that's the only thing you come up with that you're good at? Interesting. So anyway, Professor Jabari, he also is in the mix. He talks to Tariq in the office, and he tells Tariq, which I didn't even think he was gonna tell him that he was writing a book about him. And Tariq was like, "Oh, you writing a book about me? Oh, okay, must know what's going on." He also lets Tariq know that he knows that he's selling drugs. He also lets Tariq know that he's involved with the family. He wants to help him and he can get him money. Now, when Tariq looked like this, it's done. But when he mentioned money, oh yeah, Tariq like, let me get some of that money so I can get to my mama. So he meets not only that, Tariq laid eyes on that detective, and that's another part that's gonna concern me for the next season, because the detective, he laid eyes on that detective, because when he meets the professor, Kane following him, Kane shoot the professor. He tried to say that Tariq is a snitch and he knew all along. And so now the professor, it's too much. It's gone too far. Plus, the professor knows too much information, so Tariq had to end up shooting him. Kane actually get to see Tariq in person. Like, Tariq is not a game to be played with. Tariq had to convince Kane, look, man, you're going around here doing stupid shit. I can actually help you. You're using the gun from the detective booth. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to shoot me with your other gun, bro. Don't shoot me with that gun. You know what I'm saying? He letting them know, bro, I know information. So he tells Kane to leave and go into a place, but Kane behind the corner like, ooh, I gotta see this, boy. I gotta see this. I don't know if it can be used, but now they got something even, because now Kane knows that Tariq is a killer, and I'm pretty much sure he heard the whole conversation because he's being nosy, and he got the money. But the detective that was in the professor's office laid eyes on Tariq, so I don't know how that's gonna play out, because technically, maybe that was the last student that he came in contact with. I don't know how they're going to do that. And also, and then the professor, Professor Jabari, he asking him, I just want to know who did the actual thing in the swimming pool. Boy, you asked me too many questions, so Tariq had to pop him. And then he going to tell Tariq, well, Tariq, you're not a bad person. And Tariq's like, yeah, I am that bad spot, so I got to let you go. Tariq, he going to do him. He going to make sure, you know what I'm saying, you know too much. You know what I'm saying? You talking too much. Don't be talking too much, bro. You should have kept to yourself. Then you want to write a book about me? Oh, you did. So then we see Tasha at the grave site, and she just crying over Raina's grave. I just feel like, people's spirits are still with us. But she's at the grave. And did y'all notice that at Ghost's grave, and I think at Raina's grave, there was no beginning or end date. It was just the grave. I've never seen that, but okay. And she's at the grave. Oh, before that, Tommy calls Tariq. And they both lying on the phone. Especially when Tariq knew that Tommy was lying when Tommy said, yeah, I'm on the turnpike now. I'm leaving. The plan went well, but is your mama still planning on running? And then Tariq was like, yeah, she is. He was like, oh, okay. All right. And he was parked in front of the school. Not only that, don't forget, y'all, we didn't hear nothing about 2-Bit this episode. And I'm pretty much sure that 2-Bit and Tommy are still tight. And who knows, they still need to connect. The Tejada family still needs to connect because they killed the dude from ATL. So, maybe it will pan out. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, Tasha at the grave site crying over the grave and everything. And Tariq comes up and we see Tommy in the shadow with the gun. You know what I'm saying? And Tariq seen it too. But the FBI, they come and they take Tasha to protective custody. And she's like, Reek, why are you doing this? He was like, Mom, it's too dangerous. Uncle Tommy ain't gonna touch me, but I'm thinking he gonna touch you. So we got to get you up out of here. And the baby girl, she had at least she got a scene. We got to see her, and she grew up. His little sister. So after she leaves the gravesite, Tommy comes and snatched Tarqi up. He's like, "Why you do that for?" You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get your mama. So while he's snatching him up, Monet comes with her. She gets Tommy's gun, and she got her gun up like this. And he was like, Tommy said, "Who got the balls to pull a gun on me?" And so it was Monet. Monet was like, "I don't know who you is, but I know you shot my man and you shot my club up. And the only reason why you ain't dead is because of Tarqi." Out with it. And I liked it. I like what the writers did, because it's kind of like making out with the old. So we got a chance to like close that chapter of Power, and now we see the new blood. Like the old chapter went to the right, and then the new chapter went to the left. So now we have Tarqi. He has a new family, and keep in mind, he never asked. He had never asked the Tejada family to do anything for him until this moment. So Tommy is like, "Look, can I get my gun back?" "Man, bro, you got to be kidding me." He was like, I guess not." He was like, "I see," and so Tarqi like, "Well, maybe I see you around, and I'll be just, when you see me again, I'll live up to what my dad's name." He said, "Son, you won't see me again. I'm out." So I don't know if that was a message for us, letting us know that would be his last appearance, Tommy's last appearance in the show, on Tarq's show, or just letting us know, "Look, y'all, I done made my appearance, boom bam, that's it." But I just got a feeling that's not gonna be the end of Tommy. But if Tommy gets his own show, we might see Too Big go over to his show. So basically, I want to say that this whole season it was pretty slow. But I understand why, because we had to get to know the new characters and what is going on with them. And it can be frustrating for us who's already watched Power and we already know the hypnosis of what's going on. But in the end, I can say that I'm so excited, and I am ready for season 2 already to see what's going on and how they did, what's going on with the Tejada family. And Lorenzo better watch out, because Tasha gave some wise words to Monet, and Monet listened to those words. And, she is the one out of jail, and so she should be the one calling shots. And y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.